Hello there. So I've got my camera all set up and ready to do a actual tutorial on how to make Caesar salad. So I'll jump right into it. So we start with the romaine. We always rinse it off. So instead of cutting it, we got this big bowl to put it in because I don't have any regulation, pots or salad bowls. So you take it and you twist it. Twist it. Don't you love that noise? Okay. My dad taught me this recipe, and he's very precise about the details on it, and that's probably why it was always such a fantastic salad every time. So I am very excited to have one of these. I haven't had one in a very long time. We used to, me and him would go, we took a trip down to Joshua Tree, and practically every night we'd have one of these. It just reminds me of being out in the desert, sitting and watching the pink sunset and just being in total awe, eating such wonderful food. Like we would have these Caesars, we'd have like a steak or whatever we want, and it was just good times, So this salad brings me back. So, almost got the lettuce done. This is quite a bit of lettuce actually. I probably don't need that much. I'll show you what it looks like. Just kind of like throw it around. Always want to do that. So about that much lettuce is 3 clusters of romaine. And next we are going to prep the avocados. So we take the knife, we split it down the center. Whoop. That happens sometimes. Don't cut like me. And what you do is you make little slits along in a line, like so, and then you cube it. That usually doesn't happen. The pit fell right out of that, so you don't even have to dig it out of it in that one. Just go along, slicing, dicing. Those vacuum cleaners. Anyway, I have a short attention span, clearly. So yeah, we would, on our trips, sorry, my batteries. Crap. On our trips, we would make our Caesar salads, and we would usually have at least a bottle of wine a night. So by the time we were making these salads, we were having quite a good time. You know what? That might be what's missing. I should open a bottle of alcohol, some wine. So this part, you gotta be really careful. You have to be precise, and don't, do this the way that you would. I don't want to have any videos saying that I told you to do it wrong. So anyways, be precise. And you turn it. There you go. It feels good when you do it right. This one is a much better avocado. Stoked about it. The other one, I might not even, well, I'll probably use that one. I won't be too picky. So yeah, we would be nice and toasty and have our wines, go and climb up on the rocks. Oh God, I miss Jarlsberg Tree so much. It was just such a magical place. We'd go and climb the rocks and take so many just random adventures, and the desert is just so gorgeous with all of the Joshua trees and the rolling hills and those rock formations that are just like just out of the world. This world, Another one. Should have been watching. There we go. Safety first. Yeah, alright. Go me. Oh, that one's already sliced. I usually am not watched while I'm cooking, so this is a little weird for me. I love cooking. It's like my place where I go to, where I know what to do. I love doing it. Now we're going to slice the lemons down the center. And it's just where I love being, you know. I love cooking. I love making beautiful food. I love good food, you know. I care about quality and good ingredients, you know, actually good for you. Yeah, I'm not really, I don't know. I like going out to a restaurant and having something not so good for you, but like when it comes time to cooking, like I like it to be good. I was a vegetarian growing up. Sorry, I'm slicing the garlic right now. Mincing it up, peeling it up. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself talking here. But, yeah. I'm going to use a couple garlic cloves. You know how a recipe tells you to have 2 cloves of garlic and you end up having a whole bowl or 2. It's just the way it works. The garlic's good for you, man. Good for your whole body. It's rid of parasites and all that stuff. We have this herbal warmer for the horses. It's chock full of garlic, and it doesn't surprise me at all. Sometimes these skins are really hard to get off. I've seen a trick done where they put it in a jar, but like I don't have time for that. So I'm just gonna slice it, make a new place to peel it off. I'll just do like, I'm in a mode of like having things done in 3s tonight, so I'll just do 3 cloves, keep it easy. And all of the things I'm doing, I'm not a professional, I'm just, you know, I'm just making food, having a good time. So, making something that's going to be yummy for everybody. You know, my bosses threw a quinceañera photo shoot here, and they had me do all of the food and stuff. And like, it was a little intimidating because I had never made guacamole before, and I had my first time making guacamole. I had to do it for a bunch of professionals, you know. But they ate it all. They love that shit. Eat it all up. Okay, so I will start by just using this big knife here. There's so many ways that you can do things. I'm just whatever. I don't want to be caught up in the right way. You just slice that nice and thin, nice and slow, so you know, especially when you get close to your fingers. Lots of people I see them tuck their fingers, but I don't know how they do that. Like I'm still not there yet. So yep, get it nice. Oh, that just feels good, slicing and dicing stuff. Okay, almost there. Now is the fun part. Goes a little faster, eh? Probably shouldn't have my fingers there, but it's steadying the board. Don't judge me. Hopefully no professional is watching me because I don't know what I'm doing. I like to think that I do, but I don't. I take this day by day. Okay. Still one big chunk, so I'm gonna keep mincing. Give it a final once over. Beautiful. That's some good looking garlic. Okay, I'm gonna set that off to the side with all my other prepped stuff. My avocados. It's getting a little messy, I know. Okay, I'll set it up here. It looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Okay, I probably went a little crazy on these avocados, but I was going for a 3 company kind of thing. Everything in 3s. So this one. Whatever. Oh yeah, lemons, very precise. They cannot be Meyer. They have to be those regular lemons, and you smell them and make sure that they're of the right era. My dad says that the lemon is the most important part. So depending on how much romaine you have, is how many lemons you want to use. So anyways, got that all done. Washing my hands, and now we gentlemen are going to coddle an egg. This seems, it's like a Dutch boiler. It's a little, yeah, but with an egg. And so what we do is we take a bowl. I'm just gonna do one egg at a time. I'll do the last two later. So we crack the egg, put it in the bowl, and as you see, I have a bowl of boiling water over here. I'll come and take you with me. I have this crazy setup here with the juicer so that I can video and do all that. But so here's our boiling water, and we set the bowl of the egg in the water, and we let it do its thing. And so I'm gonna grab a fork real quick so that I can do some whisking. I haven't done this in a while, so hopefully I remember how to do it right. So we're going to wait until the egg gets nice and white. And once on the outside, we're like in there. I'm a little flustered here. Okay, so once the egg whites start to get a little white, we start to beat it. Beat it. And wait, how do I do this? Because at one point I'm supposed to add the olive oil. This is a very specific process. I think the olive oil is to cool it down. So I'll do the beating first, and then I'll add the olive oil. I hope that's how I do it. Oh, look. Here it is. See those little whites? The whites are going. You don't want it to become too scrambled or anything. So before all of this turns white, I'll start beating it. I think I remember the process. We'll see. We'll trial and error this. So there it is. It's starting to go. And I'll give it another second. Turn up the heat a little bit to 10. This is one of these induction pans. They're super cool. Okay, alright, it's about time. Beat this egg. Ooh, it gets so hot. I'm gonna wrap my hand real quick. I need to get one of those little oven mitts. Make this a lot easier. So we keep scrambling this egg here. Hopefully you guys can see. I've done this in a long while, so again, don't judge me. Before it gets too cooked, I'm gonna drop that olive oil in there and beat it some more. And it helps to do one egg at a time because it's really hard to get it to the right consistency in here. Once it's getting close, you start seeing little bits of the cooked egg up on top, like a scrambled egg. But that's when we're gonna. God, it's so hot. There we go. Okay, that steam really gets to you. It's getting there. Almost there. And also, it's best to do this in a one of those little metal bowls, but I don't have one of those, so glass is gonna have to work for now. This one's taking a little while, so I'm gonna let it do its thing for a second, so it'll get nice and warm. La 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 la. Okay. Let's see. I don't see any of those chunks yet. Chunks? That doesn't sound great. Those cooked particulate. God, it's so hot. Oh my god. Okay, wait a little bit longer. Pull my hand away. Give it a little break. God, it's just so ridiculously hot. I'm gonna. Okay, all right. I grabbed a little different section of the towel so it's not all steamy. Okay, I'm going back in. All right, there we go. Now you see that? Like, I'm starting to scrape it, and it's starting to do its thing. Just a little while longer. Scrape that off the side there. Whoop! Switch that hand up again. Okay, it's getting there. Once it's a little bit thicker, it'll be just about ready. I remember I did this and I forgot how to do it. And I ruined like 3 or 4 eggs. You know, trial and error. You gotta give it a go. Okay. Alright, now we're coming close. Coddling an egg is definitely one of the more difficult tasks. Oh. Okay, we're almost there. I swear we're almost there. Oh, there we go. Okay. You see it's getting thicker. You see those bits in there floating to the top, and the consistency of it's getting a little thicker too. We're almost there. This is supposed to be the dressing. So just imagine what the consistency of dressing would be like. This is like getting there. It's nice and frothy. Okay, alright. Perfect. You see that? It's kind of like really, really soft pudding or something like that. Not pudding, maybe, I don't know. Custard, I don't know, same thing. Okay, you see that? Perfecto. We're starting to kind of bunch together. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to take it from the heat. I'll definitely use one of these things. Okay, now I'm going to pull that. Do some more stirring here. You see that texture? That's perfect. I'm glad I didn't mess it up right in front of you guys. Okay, so now what we do is we add the olive oil, a good amount. And I already have a shot of it. Okay, here's, there we are. Okay, so, that is a good amount. Okay. All right, look at that. There's our dressing. This looks pretty good. I might add another egg depending on the flavor of it. If it's too pungent with the olive oil, I'll add another one. I'll come back after the video and do that. I just want to show you how to do one of them. So now you see that it's kind of like mixed in together. It's a little thin. I could do another egg, but I'll add it later, like I said. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put the garlic into this little mixture here, and I'm going to set you back up here. This is going to be one of my longest videos. I'm enjoying it so far, so I hope you guys are too. Okay. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, it's kind of lopsided.